Hey everybody, thanks for coming to Create at Robin's house. I wanted to go over this pinwheel technique that we have because we have this new thin cut with the blue skies, and I thought you might want to know more about how to put it together and make it work, because it is a tiny bit tricky. So after you've cut your pinwheel on your paper, I like to take a stabbing tool, a piercing tool, and run it up through the center, and then bring each of the pinwheels to that. If you don't have a stabbing tool, you can use a brad, but then you'll have to take it out and turn it around and use it because the brad will go through the top in the end. So if you join it so that way you can get all of them straight in a row, and then I kind of squish them down while I'm already holding it. And then you can take that out. And then you have a separate piece that you've already stabbed through. And you're going to want to take your brad and stab that through, and then stab it through your pinwheel. Not that way, how silly. I just talked about that. So put your brad through the pinwheel, and then you'll put it through the paper, and then go ahead and open those little legs on the brad. And that way, when you glue it down to your page, you glue down this wheel, but not your pinwheel, so that it will turn. If you look on here, you can see that I can turn this and have it go any way I want, just like a proper pinwheel. So then the other part of the technique is picking your background. This subway tile background is really cool. Now realistically, this is what subway tile looks like, with the brick sticking out further than the grout, but it's way funner to have it up here, because then you can take your sanding block and scuff it up so that you can bring that that brickwork look right out to the foreground. And then once you've sanded it, you can sand lightly, like here on the side it's kind of lightly sanded, so there's some places that are more red and some places that are more white, or you could sand it darkly where you've sanded off almost all the color. But I wanted mine to be a little bit of everything because that's what an old brick wall would look like. Glue your paper down, make sure it's opening the correct way. And then I want to stamp my message. On these cards I use the Melissa Espelin sentiments. She has such beautiful handwriting. But you can use something else. This one is the birthday greetings, and it has the celebrate word. That this one is really fancy. This one's a little bit more on the fun side, so I'm deciding to use that one. And then when you bop your ink, make sure you don't have any extras along the edges. And stamp your image or message. And then now I'm going to take my card and I want to lay it out how I want it to end up so I get everything in the right spot. So the first thing I need to put down is the gray piece, and I'm going to snip it off. So that it is at an angle. Then I can, remember, you're just going to glue on that spinny part. And then put some foam squares. On your message. Put that down how you like it, and then you add your embellishment. I chose to use some of these white little golf ball looking guys. And there you go. That is how you use this new Pinwheel Thin Cut. Have a great day. Happy crafting.